Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, where finally Geethan's travel blog is complete. At long last we got there in the end, and there it is, the Travels of Geethan Geek, a very illustrious journal. However, I do feel like the text down here isn't really representative of what should actually be in the Travels of Geethan Geek. I kind of feel like the Travels of Geethan Geek should be about the journey that Geethan went on as he was going around the world looking at all the points of interest, and it should document what he got up to, the things he saw, the cultures he immersed himself in, and of course the adventures that he had. He beheaded a man, he fought a wolf, they should be in the Travels of Geethan Geek, whereas if you look down here, this bit of text is going on about not wanting to wear any clothing, which is a little bit weird, I'll be honest. So what we're going to do is, we're going to say that Geethan did write this bit, but he was a little bit tired when he wrote it, and then afterwards he looked back at it and thought, do you know what? I'm not going to take that out because I've got to rip a page out, and that's going to make the Travels of Geethan Geek look a little bit untidy. So I'll just kind of include that, but it can be a sort of a footnote type thing that people don't really have to read. So the rest of the Travels of Geethan Geek are all really exciting. They're kind of, wonderful swashbuckling adventures, places to go, things to see, top 10 things you need to do in that part of the world or whatever. And this bit is just a weird bit that people don't really kind of consider as part of the travel. So there we go. There are the wonderful Travels of Geethan Geek, and right now Geethan does have his journal equipped, which is fair enough. I get that because he worked hard to get that done and he wants to kind of carry it around and show it off. The only thing is, we are going to make a little change to this. We are going to tell Geethan to not carry it around as an equipped item, because we're not really getting the most out of this. Because Geethan wrote this, it's Geethan's travel blog, we don't get this top sort of lovely thing here where we get the 40% increase to our monthly lifestyle experience. We don't get that because we are the creator of that artifact. So instead, we get monthly prestige up by 20%, which, is okay. That's sort of fine, but we only get a teeny tiny bit of prestige anyway. We pick most of that up from doing contracts and adventuring and all that kind of stuff. So all we're doing by equipping this is getting a teeny tiny handful of prestige, which we don't really need, and we're wearing it out. We're making the edges fray, we're bending corners of the Travels of Geethan Geek, we're just making it fall apart a little bit quicker because it's been equipped. So I think, Geethan, for now, although it's a bit unfortunate, we're going to tell you to not equip it quite so readily. I mean, have it nearby. You can get that out and show people it if you're having a chat, but just don't carry it around all the time because all you're doing is just wearing it down. And eventually, at some point when somebody else picks it up, when Aragorn inherits this, it would be a little bit more worn out and Aragorn would have to repair it. So now, I don't think it's going to fall apart. So it's got 73 years left in it, which is quite good. I also did notice over here, our detailed maps, are they falling apart? Yes, they are. They've got 4 years left in them, and they're really good. They're very, very good. Travel speed up 20%. Travel safety up 20%. How much is it to repair that? Okay, repair cost is 63. I feel like we need to do that because that is a really good thing. They're really, really good. Do you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We are trying to save up money so we can go for a little university visit. That's Geethan's big job today, but I would like to repair those too. So do you know what? Let's just put our hands in our pocket, stump up the money, and get that done, please. So yeah, they're going to be fully repaired and restored. Boop. Okay, so that's going to be alright for 46 years. That's good for 50 years. That treasure map is only good for 3 years. So maybe we could try to sell that because it is a bit rubbish. Prestige up by 0.01 per month. Hardly anything at all. So not so bothered about that. And that's got 65 years in it. So that's all looking good. What about the rest of it all? The dagger, 54 years. Armour, 45 years. Yeah, okay. So if we could sell the treasure map, that'd be okay. Right, here we go. So I believe we are heading all the way down here. Although we now have a travel thing to do with. Okie dokie. Right. Selbar. Okay, who is Selbar? Oh, just a wandering person. Selbar is lost deep in thought when our entourage enters the quarries of Tangsa. He is leaned over a large, roughly cut wooden table, absorbed in drawing something on a scroll. I leaning closer over his shoulder, drawing his attention. My lord, I did not notice you there. My sincere apologies. I'm not a lord. It's fine. I'm just a person in an amazing hat. Have you seen my chronicles? I inquire about what he's up to, and Selby replies, oh, I'm drawing up my thoughts on construction and the building of foundations. I'm quite the architect, you see. He smiles shyly. Architect, you say? I'll take one of the drawings. Okay, so we pay 50 money, which we don't really want to do. We want to keep our money for a uni trip, and we get an architect drawing. So learning goes up by 1. Temple building construction time down by 20%. It's not really anything we particularly need. I think our learning is already on 32. Geethan's stats are still quite spectacular. Look at that. They're very good. So, yeah, I think we keep the money. And yeah, I know Geethan is improvident and he likes to give money away, but he doesn't give it away for completely pointless things. He does know that, yes, okay, he'd like to give some money to charity every so often, but he also wants to keep the money so he can go to university because he's ambitious like that. So, do you know what? That's nice. Keep up the good work. You keep on doing the drawing there. It was very impressive. Good drawing. So, yeah, we're going down here. Oh, the mess tent has been upgraded. That's good news. Yeah, we're going to make our way down to here. We're about halfway along the journey. So, come down to here, I think it was. So, here is... oh, no, hang on a minute. Foreign fruits. In my wanderings outside of the camp, I come across a clearing in the forest rich with all manner of colourful berries adorning the bushes. They're unlike any I've seen before and look so tantalisingly delicious, and it would take my followers less than an hour to pick them all. Could these be a much-needed gift from that word there, Tathagatagaba, or a trick from Mara meant to test us? Okay, life is an adventure, even for the stomach. There's a 25% chance that everybody in the camp becomes ill. Severe health penalties. No, it's okay. We're going to survive without them. I know we're ambitious. Also, I would have thought maybe the gardener skill would have come in useful there. I thought that would have been quite handy, but no, apparently not. I'm not willing to get everybody in the camp ill. I would not like to poison every single person in the camp with some dodgy berries. Because as we said before, I don't imagine the toilet provisions in a travelling camp are particularly good. And it would be a bit unpleasant if we had... How many people are in the camp now? There must be a good number of people. If we had... How many followers have we got? I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Oh, like, what, 20, 30 people possibly? It would be quite bad to have 30 people with upset stomach, shall we say, or trying to use the limited toileting facilities. I think that would not be great. So yeah, it's fine. We're going to survive without the berries that might possibly cause a massive inconvenience. And yes, we're heading down here to, I think... Well, that place is now under siege as well. We're going to go... Yeah, that was another point of interest, wasn't it? Okay, so learning lifestyle. That's good. That's what we're trying to go toward. Here we go. I was going to say pick up some easy contracts while we're here. Boundary dispute. Let's go and do that one because it's really easy. So, yeah, go and do that. And these are really simple. We're very good at these. We can sort of normally solve them without any issues. It's another dodgy map. Allow me to inspect the map. And there we go. We pick up provisions. Only 21 money. Only 21 money. A few people in the comments did say that maybe an update has kind of nerfed the profits you get from doing the boundary disputes. I'm not entirely sure if it has or not. I do not know. But yeah, never mind. 21 money is 21 money. There we go. All sorted. Another happy patron. And of course, we can go to them and get some more money. Oh, Leia comes of age. With her coming of age, my tuition of Leia is at an end. Despite being a chatty child, Leia at times finds it difficult to get along with people. Few at any court will be overly impressed with a grasp of etiquette, but at least she does know how to hold her own in polite company. Okay, hang on a minute, so let's take a look. So you've got a 2-star education trait, which might possibly be down to us. Because, of course, we educated you. And yet we're not a teacher. We've been too busy chopping people's heads off and, fighting wolves and such like and writing a big old book. So, yeah, maybe that's partly down to our skill in teaching. I do not know. But 16 diplomacy is pretty good. 13 martial's not too bad. 3 intrigue is poor. That's not very good at all. But there we go. Right, so that means, I believe as well, if we're not educating Leia, does that mean that we could possibly go and educate Samus? Because we would like to make sure that our children are sort of, moulded in the way that we would like them to. So yeah, remove Guardian. So yeah, Lakshman Singh, sorry about that. But yeah, we're going to educate our child. So there we go. Right, Samus, we can teach you now. Hopefully that's the right thing to do. I'm not entirely sure. And then, yeah, Aragorn, again, not really showing any kind of great sort of leaning toward either. What was it going to be? Either stewardship or learning just yet. So, yeah, we've got, learning is a base of 2, stewardship a base of 1. But you are only 3 years old, so I think we'll let you off with that one. Right, okay, are we back at the camp? I think, are we back? Yeah, there we go. We're back home again. Lovely. Over here, we have a create work of learning contract, and they're okay, I think, in terms of their initial pay. But if you pick the right options, you can earn some decent coin from them, as we saw last time out. So, do you know what? I think we will go and give that a go. So, okay, again, it should be nice and easy, no danger. 43 days. Travel to accept that contract. Let's get that done. Crimes of passion. Crikeys. Rounding a little cluster of tents, I leave my pavilion. I come across a gaggle of followers having dinner around a small hearth. Curiously, both Usanbike and Sare are among them, neither of whom particularly enjoy one another's company. Okay, so Usanbike is our wife. Sare is one of our guests. Okay, that's fine. Before I have time to ponder such a strange quirk of seating, Sare mutters something inaudible, only for the whisper to send Usanbike into a blind rage. With a flash, a weapon is drawn, and blood is about to be spilled. Okay, our wife is completely furious with this person here, and she might possibly do a spot of stabbity stab. Okay, we are going to intervene. A 96% chance that we stop this nonsense. Okay, please desist. There we go. Stop being silly, you two. Behave, thank you so much. Oh, hang on. It just said there, adventurer landed. Duke Utpal was granted the Utpali Duchy after negotiation. Oh, hang on. So Utpal was once an adventurer, like we are, but now they are Duke Utpal. They've gone from nothing to becoming a duke. They went from nothing to getting a duchy. That's quite fancy, a big show-off. Okie dokie. Right. Okay, yep, we're going to do a big one. 5 chapters, thank you. What they wanted about scripture pertaining to seeing the world. I mean, that's quite handy because I have the veteran traveller trait, 95% chance that it's going to work. We would get 27 provisions, but that is the one where you gain the money. But it's only 5 money this time around. That one's 5 money. That's piety. I mean, yeah, that's because we've visited so many points of interest. That's just a guaranteed win. But that one there would gain us, only 27 provisions. That's a bit naff, isn't it? How about we do that one first, and then just do the travelly ones for the rest of it. So yeah, 96% chance that we might gain 5 money. And we did, hurrah. And then, just to make this, about the thing, the person who's paying us, to make it about what they've asked for, let's do this one. So plenty of travelling stories to tell. That is an 83% chance of success. Right, okay, that went well. That's a given because of the amount of points of interest we've been to. That's just a guaranteed success. We'll just do a guaranteed success and try and make it really good. Plenty more wonders to write about. And, okay, right. We're going to have to hope that this works. Oh, come on. Right, 77% chance of success. If it does work, we might get some money. No, we'll get some money and we'll get some prestige. We might also get our stewardship up by 1, possibly. Typically, this hasn't worked very well on the final chapter. We've kind of struggled on the final chapter. But here we go, 77%. It's a terrific chapter. Okay, there we go. A mind-boggling piece of scripture. There we go. Only 43 money comes our way, which is okay. That's better than nothing. And we get some provisions too, which is quite nice. Right, there we go. So we've finished that off. Come back down here. Is it worth over here a very quick trip? In fact, is it castle holding? Okay, go to the castle, thinking of something else. Maybe I can sell some artifacts. Okay. No, we don't want to sell any of the... Oh, definitely do not sell the Travels of Geethan Geek. Do not do that. That would be ill-advised. Yes, we want to sell the treasure map. But that's not on the list of things to sell. Botherations. Okay. Never mind. Okay, let's not do that then. I mean, yeah, do we need to do anything else? Mingle with the locals just to see if anybody's got any kind of doctoring skills, because we do need a doctor, I believe. So, not you. You are a wise man, which might sort of be okay. And you... Oh, okay. You're 69 years old. Botherations, you're intelligent, and you're a physician. Okay, and 26 learning. Okay, Dakmo, would you like to join us for 81 monies? We have to keep spending our money all the time. Okay, yeah, do you know what? They can join. Right, welcome aboard. Okay, we could go and chat to the intriguing figure over here, who's a gallows bait, drunkard, loyal seductress. Okay, you're interesting, but no, we're just going to kind of leave. In fact, hang on. Go and listen to a story. We could lose 7 stress, or we could do the good points thing. Let's go for that. Exotic marshal for 3 months. That's all fine. Right, we won't even look at the castle. We're not that bothered. Okay, I'm done here. Back to camp. So we're on 342 money. That's regale court. That's collect taxes. Any other contracts around? Apart from over here, because they're a bit far away. I don't think so. Bother. Okay, never mind. Right, first things first, actually. Hang on a second. Physician. Yeah, Dakmo, in you go, because you're very good at all of that. So, right, there we go. We have a doctor again, which is always a good thing. Marvellous. Okay, where are we going next? Where's our ultimate destination? I know it's not just there. I know it's not there. We're going to head here and then here. Yeah, the uni was over here, wasn't it? Was that the university? I think it might have been over there, possibly. So, okay, do you know what? Let's head down here then. We shall go to just here. And, yeah, there we go. That's not going to be that long, is it? That's going to be 44 days of travel. 1 medium risk, because we are going through a place which is a bit jungly and a bit poor county control-y. Do you know what? I'm sure it'll be fine. Here we go. Let us trundle on all the way down here and... travel true aim. Teeming with all manner of wildlife, Leia and I agree that Hatauda will be a splendid place to go on a hunt. While we don't have the time to stay for a proper outing, as we traverse the area, I spot a pristine wild rabbit at the edge of the forest. Okay, we've seen this before, I think. Okay, peculiar markings on its fur, and I motion to Leia to survey the animal. As she spots the rabbit, she grins. What would you say to a friendly wager, father? Whoever strikes that pristine fellow with an arrow wins. Okay, yeah, I think we would have a go with that. I think that's something that we'd like to try. I'm fairly sure we've seen something like this. It wasn't with Leia. Did we see it with Lakshman Singh or somebody? I can't quite recall. Yeah, okay, 96% chance that we deal with this. Oh, Leia gives us 50 money. She hasn't got any money. I don't quite know where she's getting that from, but okay, she's going to give us 50 money, and we are going to gain the trait Hunter. Oh, hang on. So, yes, 99% that's going to work. So, do that. We've got the Hunter trait, rabbit in sight. We both slowly but purposefully move closer to the rabbit, taking aim for its tiny body as it gnashes away at a piece of straw. I pull my string and release as the arrow goes straight into the animal's body. Yes, okay, right. We killed a rabbit. Go us, yeah, aren't we impressive? Nice shot, Leia cries as I dart forward to pick up the trophy. Oh, thank you, Leia. And there we go. That was fun. So, we're now on 392 money. So I think... Oh, hang on. And Samus has learned the Kannada language through observation. Oh, that's very clever. We picked up learning lifestyle from turning up here, which means... visited the Nalanda University. Oh, is it here where we want to go? Okay, so we can get another perk. So, applied scholarship, night effectiveness per learning skill, plus 0.5%. That should end up making it quite good, shouldn't it? Hang on, where's our night effectiveness? champions. Right, current champion knight effectiveness, 133%. So 133. If we get that, which we need to then work our way down to become a scholar, it was 133. Now it's 150. We just made our knights, or our champions, our bold, fighty people, 17% more effective somehow. I don't quite know how we did that, but we did, and it's impressive. Also, what is the easy life? Oh, apparently somebody likes the freedom of life on the road, and they lost some stress. Well, good for them. Right, okay, we do have a settle theological disputes contract right here where we are. That does require travel, and then raise building over there, which I think we have done before, and I think we're okay at it, and then another raise building there. So we could potentially do those 3 contracts, and then go to the university where we are right now. I think it is, if we plan the visit, yeah, it's right here, look. There's one right here. And in fact, there's one next door as well. So we've got a choice, but we'll go to the one where we are because, I've heard that's better. It's a bit like, I wonder if they have that rivalry like Oxford and Cambridge do here in the UK. They're quite near to each other, these universities. I wonder if they have a boat race or something to try and maintain academic boaty dominance. I don't know. Right. Okay, so we can go here. And I think, yeah, we do have the money, but let's just do these contracts first because the universities are not going anywhere. They're just going to be there still. So let's go and raise a building because I don't recall that being that complicated. So travel to accept that. 6 days. Yeah, get that done, please. This should be nice and easy. Oh, I forgot to take the look for talent off. That might have sped it up by a few minutes. Okay, we got more learning lifestyle experience because we went to the Mahabodhi temple. Right, okay, the plans for Bhikkhu Kakura's construction are perhaps a little lacking in forethought. Okay, so we need to do some building. Let's get on with it. We're here to earn. The sooner we're done, the sooner we're back on the road. I mean, we're not in any rush to do this, so maybe we could say, do you know what? Yes, we're here to earn. Let's try and make as much money as we can from this. So, yeah, there we go. A few days until the scheme does its thing. And yeah, people have joined the scheme. We need 5 our little kind of key things. How long is it per phase? It is 46 days. We might be here for a while. Now, a few people have said in the comments that we can go and do other little bits and bobs whilst these schemes are on the go. We can't go and do another scheme, I don't think, because that's not how it works. But we can go and do some other stuff, like, hold feasts and whatever else, do other bits and bobs in here. The only thing is, I'm not quite sure if we need to do anything else right now. So maybe we'll just let that kind of tick through. Ruin Rambling. Scouting out ahead of the camp, I come across a ramshackle collection of traders. They're gathered around some large but old and ruined buildings, the remaining ones in good condition having been occupied by the merchants. Okay, we've seen this before, so we're looking at the buildings. We could try our luck in the ruins, or we could buy provisions. We're okay for provisions. Let's see if we can find a dusty weapon or a small trinket. We found a small trinket. Okay, hang on, what does it do? Ooh, that actually looks like quite a good trinket. Where is it? An old signet ring, a famed trinket, stewardship up by 1. Okay, prestige up by 0.08, monthly renown up by 4%. Okay, we hardly earn any renown at all, of course, because nobody really knows who we are. We're just kind of roving adventurer types. But okay, that's a tiny bit more. And stewardship lifestyle experience up by 5%. Okay, what would we get rid of? What would we actually put down? I mean, possibly that necklace thing. We've got 3 kids. We don't need the fertility boost anymore. So get rid of that and wear the ring. There we go. Why doesn't the ring go in regalia? I don't know. There's literally a ring icon there, which looks like the ring that we've had to take and put into our sort of trinket slot. But whatever the case, there we go. Also, actually, we can't go there, can we? Because we're travelling. I was hoping to maybe sell that map thing. But okay, botherations, never mind. Right, let's get this done. Let's get this sorted. I would like to get this done. Yeah, it's going to be a success. We'll be on 100% success. It's just a case of running the clock on until we've got our little kind of key thingamajig. So, yeah, okay, right, let's get 5 little key thingamajigs. Only 2 more to go. Grave news has reached me. My follower Akama is plotting to kill my champion, Karagra. Okay, is that true, Akama? Is that kind of your style? Not really. You've got an intrigue of 4, and you're a craven, diligent, contempt, patient person. I would have thought that trying to kill people would not have been what you're up to. But, yeah, okay. We don't like her anymore now when we press that. We've lost lots of opinion of her. And yeah, you're married. Oh, yeah, you're married to another one of our party there. Okay, never mind. Right, hang on a minute. I got distracted. The scheme thing is ready. Let's get this done. Right, okay, we're going to do a building thing. Yay, we've done a building thing. Okay, right. We get money. We get provisions. That's all very good. Also, whilst we're here, roll of patrons. Oh, botherations. We forgot to do the other ones further up there, didn't we? Can we get some gold out of you? 46 gold. Yes. Okay, yeah, we'll have some money from you, please. Up to 501. Okay, that's really good. Let's make our way back home. We have got a boundary dispute right there. They're always easy. Let's literally, hang on a minute, take off scout for talent. We don't need to do that. Travel to accept that contract. I mean, that's like a walk down the road, isn't it? Okay, a natural landmark in a slightly different place. Okay, enlightened debate. 29 money, we complete that, another happy patron, and immediately, can we possibly go to them and say, hey, can I have some gold? 7 gold, do you know what? It's fine, yeah, we'll take that. That's 7 more money that we didn't have before. Thank you so much. Right, back we go. Maybe because that does take a while, raising a building. We won't do that, but we could do this theological debate thing. And then we will go to university. I think that's the plan. And I do have a plan of something to do whilst we're at university as well. So, yeah, we'll take that contract, please. Okay, right. So it kind of sets out a little kind of plan for us, a kind of a travel thing. So, yeah, okay. Oh, crikeys. Okay. We are going all over the place. The travel time is 8,907 years. I suspect maybe there's something gone wrong with that calculation there, because that seems like quite a long time. I mean, we are walking very slowly. We're walking very slowly if it's going to take that long. Good grief. Okay, so, yeah, no danger. No danger, because we're going so slow, I imagine. Okay, let's start travelling, and I imagine the game will work out that it's not going to take us nearly 9,000 years to have a bit of a walk around. Okay, right, so yep, that chappie there is not very happy about the theological thoughts of some of his followers. Okay, so let us get on with it. So yeah, we need 2 successes to get a qualified success. So I think, where are we going first? All the way over here first then. Travel a study in martial. Mangal Diva, the local captain, again wearing an exciting hat. And kind of sort of Aquaman scale armour. Very good. And a few of his officers greet me as my entourage enters the military camps of Jampur. As he wanders off, I quickly dismount and follow him through the latest siege equipment. Okay, so basically he's saying, what do you want to do next? We could do some sparring. Might possibly get our martial up a bit, or we could get injured. What's that contraption? Okay, we learned something from looking at some sort of siege equipment. Might get +1 martial, or he might not like us for 5 years. But I'm not bothered, because we're possibly never going to see you ever again. You should join us. You're okay. You're okay, but you're doing fine where you are. Or, actually, I have somewhere to be. Let's go for that, because that one there, we might get injured. Whereas that one there, he might just get grumpy with us. So 90% chance. There we go. Our martial has gone up. And now we're over here chatting about theology with this person here. Okay, right. So we've seen this before. What can we do? 95% chance of success if we share our interpretation of the thing that we're all talking about. Let's discuss, because of our level of devotion or because of our piety, we can spend 100 and just get it sorted. I mean, 95% chance is pretty good. So, do you know, we'll go for that. Right, they've come around. 1 success, 4 to go to properly max this out. Where are we going next? Okay, we're going up there. Okie dokie. That's a 95% chance of success. We'll try that one again. That worked. Wonderful. And now down to here. Maybe it's only out of 4. Oh, it's only out of 4. Ah, okay. At 95% chance of success. It worked. Thank you. And the last one. Here we go. Come on, come on. Give us a big, exciting success. Oh no, we've got 2 out of 5 disputes left. I mean, yeah, 95% chance again. Right, so it's done. It's now finished. It's just a case of, well, that was a weird route we took there. Plenty in common. Life in close quarters tends to magnify relationships, good and bad. Fortunately for Leia and Zusia... Okay, hang on a minute. Zusia's wearing a fantastic hat. And I haven't told him to put that hat on. Zusia, that is a sensational hat. So yeah, now this is interesting. This is intriguing. So Zusia there was the lad that Leia's got a crush on. Well, they've got a crush on each other. Yeah, I think they're good buddies, shall we say. They like each other quite a lot. And now he's wearing an amazing hat. And people in the comments did say, it'd be good if you could make them get together. And that was part of my thinking for what we were going to do whilst Geethan was at university. Because it's going to be there for a while, I think. So time's going to tick by whilst he's learning stuff. So I thought, maybe, as time was passing by, we could get Leia and Zusia there together. Because that'd be okay. His stats are okay. Look, his stats are sort of fine. He's temperate, trusting. Yeah, he's eccentric, just and ambitious like her. But also, yeah, he's trusting and he's temperate. He's a poet, because we taught him how to do poetry last time. And he's wearing an amazing hat, all of his own accord. So I think, yeah, let's encourage that friendship, please. 96% chance that should work. Right, friendship blooms. That's fantastic. That's exactly what we wanted. And then, yeah, the final thing, 95% chance of success. And there we go. We got everybody on board. We did it. We did it all. And do we get paid? Where's the final event thing? Where's the... Hang on, it's down here. I think that's bugged out. I think that's gone wrong. I think we're back over here in the camp, but it's gone a bit weird, look. Because it thinks that we're still out and about doing stuff, but we're not. Oh, botherations. I think as well we might have got an exceptional success, because all 5 people were on board. We might have been in for a gigantic big payday, but it's just sort of gone. It's just vanished. We got the 5 out of 5 successes, we're back home, and it's just sort of gone. There's nothing else for us to do, unless we need to just tick time on for a bit. And just wait. Maybe we have to wait for a meeting with the person whose contract it is. No, I think that's gone wrong. I think that's bugged out a little bit. And it should have resolved, but for whatever reason, it didn't resolve. Botherations. Okay, right, there's a great work of learning just here. We're going to go and do that because we're sad that we couldn't do the other thing. 6 days of travel. Right, okay, get this done then. And then we'll go to uni. Right, 5 chapters. And it's got to be about the wonders of the world. I mean, the wonders I've seen, I'll write about that. Because it's about the wonders of the world. So yes, okay, the wonders we've seen. Plenty more wonders. We could just keep doing that. Oh no! Lakshman Singh's died. What happened to Lakshman Singh? What happened? Died of pneumonia? No, Lakshman Singh, you were really good. You were our buddy. Our friend has died. Oh no. Oh, that's all very sad. Okay, right. So, I mean, I hope we can get through the rest of this manuscript writing stuff. I imagine we've been hit quite hard by that news, but okay, right, Geethan, hold that thought for now. There will be time to grieve, but let's write this thing first, and then we'll have a little bit of a cry about the loss of our good friend Lakshman Singh there. Right, okay, we've done 2 chapters about the wonders of the world. That's okay, so 3 to go. Maybe let's do 1 chapter about social skills, because that might get us some money, and it does. That's quite nice. Then back to the automatic success about the wonders. We'll do that, thank you. And then another one down here. So yes, +1 score towards successfully completing the contract, and a 25% chance of increasing our stewardship by 1. Let's give that a go. Did it work? No, it didn't, but I think it's still quite a good document. 65 money. Thank you so much. Okay, we go back home, and now, just very quickly, just go and have a chat. Oh, no. Hang on. We can't do any of that. Oh, maybe we've already done something for you already. And that was like another contract. We've already made a request from you. Okay, no, not that then. We can't do that. Right. Okay. Lakshman Singh has passed away, which means we need to get another second. But we need somebody who's really good. I mean, potentially we could get our wife in to be our second, because Usunbike is very, very good. Her skills are completely amazing. I mean, there's quite a lot of good people, but do you know what? Yeah, let's get Usunbike in. And we get +3 to all of our skills. Like, hang on, what sort of helps with that there? What helps with the aptitude of a second? Can we find out? It's just the skills. It's just the skills. I think Lakshman Singh gave us +5 to quite a few. But you know what? +3 to everything is still quite good. I mean, we're looking pretty good as it is. That's looking very good. So to get +3 to each is pretty good. And I feel like it might give Usunbike something to do, as it were. Because, Obayama is our primary spouse. She's our beloved wife and friend, I would say. And Usunbike might at the moment feel a little bit like a spare wheel. So I think possibly, we could get her in as a second to just kind of give her a bit of a job around the place. So do you know what? Yeah, we'll get you in. Absolutely. Boop. In you go. Right, okay, so our skills now look very good. And we have our second in, wherever they are. There they are. Hello there, wife of ours. Marvellous. Right, okay, that's that done. So I think now, that's raise a building. That's improve ruler reputation. Okay, so let's go to university. Over here. I think now we have plenty of money to do that. So, university visit. Yes, okay, so we get to pick up all sorts of exciting things. Might get books and traits and skill points and everything else. Okay, we will go over here, please, to the Magadha University. So, we will do that. And then, here's where we had to make a few changes last time. And that's where we fell a little bit short of cash. So, yes, intent is going to be study hard. And okay, like we said last time, we do know that Geethan loves spending time with people. And he's not averse to a bit of a party. But because he's here and he wants to become a scholar, he is going to study hard for this. So, study hard. And then activity options. This is where we ran out of money last time. So, we're on books and notes for 150 money. But if we turn that up to a library of knowledge, increased activity success progress, illustrious book artifact, random skill point. Okay, well worth doing. So 375 money we need, but we have 619, which is good. So start our university visit. Here we go. Geethan, off to uni with you. This is all very exciting indeed. I'm going to leave that there, just in case that pops back up. I assume that person is still alive or whatever. Yeah, they're still around, so I think that bugged out. We'll leave that there for a bit, just in case it pops up and he says, hey, here's a big pile of money, thank you for doing that work, but I don't think it's going to. But we live in hope. So, right, Geethan's over here visiting a university, which is, that's quite nice. We have got a big pile of money left, so let's upgrade the supply tent up to level 2, because we are trying to get everything up to level 2, at least level 2. So there we go, just more provisions and more supply capacity. Okay, upgrade that please. And there we go, down to 136 money, but that's still quite a bit. That's still quite a bit of cash. Right, let's tick time on and get Geethan over here at uni, and there he is. Oh, he's going to love this as Geethan. This is going to be like the most Geethan-y of all the things. He gets to go to a university with a fancy library and read loads of books and do lots of learning. He's going to be the happiest person in the world. But okay, right, here I am finally at the gates of Patliputra, the renowned university seat. All knowledge is collected inside these hallowed walls, and scholars of repute from all over the world assemble in the same hallways to preserve and increase a true wealth of wisdom, and I'll soon join them. Of course, major centres of culture are also active markets and offer all the distractions that a student could ever desire. But no, you're not getting distracted, Geethan. You're here to study very hard. Okay, so we have a studiousness meter down here. So I assume we need to get this up right to the top. Oh, look at the, hang on. So if we get up to studiousness point 1, we gain lifestyle experience, and we might upgrade our education trait. Okay, which is currently 4. I mean, if that went up to 5, because it can do that now, there are 5s, that'd be okay. If we get to 2, we gain a perk point, and there's a medium chance that might upgrade. If we get up to 3, 2 perk points, and a high chance, that's going to go up. And if we get up to studiousness 4, we gain 3 perks, and a very high chance that our education trait will go up. Okay, that would be amazing. Here we go. Time to get started. Let's go to university with Geethan. Yay, Geethan's learning about stuff and things. Okay. So we've got, who are these 2 people? Hang on. You're Maharaja Rampart. You're the person who we're supposed to be doing that contract for that's gone a bit wrong. Hello there. I love your hat. And you're one of our teachers, I think. Okay. Attention students, my teacher Rani shouts, Maharaja Ramapala in tow. Oh, okay, you're both teaching us. Our benefactor Maharaja Ramapala has deigned us a visit. He is the ruler of these lands. Be on your best behaviour. Ah, you are debating metaphysical conundrums. I'm quite fond of that subject myself. Are we? Are we debating that? Apparently we are. I hope your studies are going well, the Maharaja says while shrugging. The Maharaja has the power to assign special privileges to students such as myself. Perhaps I should take the opportunity to speak up. Okay, so I would like to make a generous donation. We can do that because of our study hard intent. If we do that, our university visit studies become much more successful. We do have to pay out 50 money, but then he will go on to the role of patrons. So before we leave this area, we could just try and get some of that money back, and then they like us a bit more. We could give them 15 money. The studies become more successful, and much more successful is that top one. Or just go, oh yeah, you're nice, I like your hat, and he likes us a little bit more. Do you know what? If we're here, we're going to do it properly. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing properly. So yeah, pay 50 money, please. And hopefully, yes, our studies can be very successful indeed. Right, so we'll take time on to the next kind of big event thing. And then when that's done, we shall go and deal with Leia, I think. Yudamala burst intoxicated into Damapati Mapala's class. Oh, we're not the only person at university. Other people have also come to uni. Our bodyguard... Our bodyguard has gone to university. Or Yudmala has... Okay, whatever. Right, listen to me, Suvrata shouts maniacally. If you read between the lines in the improvement of the moral qualities, it's obvious. You just need to combine a shoe, a coppery scroll, and a shoe. So 2 shoes there. A pair of shoes, you could say. All while adhering to the principles of what planet should be considered the most important. Trust me, it'll work. Perhaps it wasn't a good idea for Suvrata to study for 36 hours straight. They do look a little bit like they're having a slightly stressful time. I don't have time for your nonsense, Suvrata. We can do that because of our study hard intent. It means that our studies become more successful, but we do get a bit stressed out because, yeah, it's not a very nice thing to do. Or I'll just go, but we're going to pick up stress because we're gregarious. I mean, oh, these are both not great, are they? I'll just go. I know it's only slightly more successful, but yeah, Geethan is a nice person. We're just going to kind of go, yeah, okay, she's talking about mixing up shoes and scrolls and thinking about planets. Just go out the back door nice and quick. So yeah, I'll just go, thank you, cheerio. That was a bit weird, wasn't it? That was slightly obscure. Oh, crikey, okay, hang on. The stolen keg. I caught these 2 hiding in the pantry. A very irate cook shouts at me, dragging my daughter Samus and Prasahana Devi in tow. Okay, who are you? You're the daughter of Masamanta Kandradeva of the Gardavala Raj. Oh, you're somebody's marshal. Oh, hang on. Oh, no. You're the Maharaja's marshal. So our daughter is hang out with the Maharaja's crew. Right, okay. They stole a whole keg of mead and drank most of it. Samus, you're only 9. Now look at them, drunk as lords, both of them. I imagine surely they must have alcohol poisoning. They can barely stand, she says angrily. It seems as if my ward has fallen to peer pressure, but at least she and Prasadana Devi seem to be thick as thieves. Okay, so you've had a really good time, haven't you? we become friends with our daughter and she keeps gregarious, which we probably would like. You know, Geethan is a very bookish person who loves scholarly stuff, but also he does love a little bit of a party, does Geethan? He likes spending time with people. We could turn her diligent. Okay. Or we could make her temperate. I mean, she's got gregarious right now, which is good for diplomacy. We are going down a learning education. And what does diligent do? Diligent is diplomacy, stewardship, and learning up by 3. Ooh, that is quite good. That is quite good. Or stay away from the spirits from now on, you him. I don't think we'd do that. I don't think we'd do that. I believe someone needs a lesson in personal responsibility, or you've had a really good time. I mean, okay, I know Geethan does like a bit of a party, and he likes spending time with people, but his 9-year-old daughter is completely off her face on mead, which is quite irresponsible and also a bit dangerous. So maybe we would go for that. We'll stress ourselves out a bit, but we shall turn her diligent. I think that's quite good for her. So Samus, become a bit more diligent, please. And we are racking up the stress. We don't want any more, thank you. Oh, botherations. Okay, we might possibly have a little bit of a stress break here. That's not going to be very helpful. Teaching at Pataliputra takes place for the most part in oral form, and students are encouraged to exercise their rhetorical prowess and to show the progress of their learning in debates in front of their peers and teachers. Today, Mahipala has asked me and Sivatra to take up opposing sides on the topic of what planet should be considered the most important to discuss it out. Why are they obsessed with planets around here? Why are we so obsessed with planets? Okay, so we should be okay. Learning challenge against Suvatra. So there's an 85% chance that we do quite well. If that does work, we lose 22 stress and our studies become much more successful. Please work. We have to do that. Please work. Okay, good. Stress comes back down a bit and our uni trip is going to be a lot better. Okay, that's all very good. Right, now we are going to go to the camp. Hang on, let's go here, in fact. So, Leia, hi there, Leia. How are you? Would you like to get married? Oh, designate the heir. We could make Leia the heir. A few people did point that out in the comments. We could actually say, do you know what? No, Leia is the heir. What if if I click that button, does it bring up another screen saying, oh, are you sure? Or will it just automatically happen? I'm not quite sure. I do not know. So yeah, currently Aragorn is our player heir. Because, yes, we have the male preference, gender law, camp succession, oldest child inherits, and Aragorn is the oldest male child. He's the only male child. So currently, Aragorn is due to inherit all of the things. But Leia and Geethan have been through quite a lot. And you know, they're friends. They're buddies. And I think they have a lot of time for each other. So is it worth potentially making Leia the heir? I'm going to click that button and just see what happens. I'm going to click the button and see if it brings up a thing. Ah, here we go. So Leia Geek becomes the designated heir. It doesn't upset anybody. Nobody gets sad about it. So I imagine Leia would go to the designated heir over here, and then Aragorn would be second, and poor Samus would be third in line. I think, is that how that would work? Yes, I think that is how it would work. So Leia would be first, then it'd be Aragorn, and then it would be Samus, who'd be third in line. So I think, yeah, would Geethan do that? I think Geethan would do that. I think Geethan would specifically designate Leia as the heir, rather than go down this kind of, you know, very sort of antiquated, possibly in his mind, way of doing things with the whole kind of male preference thing. Because, you know, him and Leia are friends, they're good buddies, they've been through a lot together, and I think they have a lot of time for each other. And I think Geethan would want his daughter to take over, because I think he'd be rightfully proud of the person that she's become. So, do you know what? We are going to designate Leia as the heir. Let's press this button and see what happens. So, okay, here we go. Geethan, as well as doing all his kind of uni stuff, is also going to do some kind of, you know, family management as well. So we're going to press that, and there we go. So now Leia is the one that we're going to play as again. Okay, right, that's quite good. I like that. I feel a bit better about that. I was looking forward to playing as Leia. No offence to Aragorn, of course. Aragorn might be completely amazing, but I was looking forward to playing as Leia, and now possibly, potentially, it's not guaranteed because, Crusader Kings 3, but we might be able to play as a Leia geek at some point, which is brilliant. Okay, now, Leia, you need to get married. And there's a few people... Ooh, hang on a minute, hang on. Hang on a minute. He's not only got a hat now, he's become all kind of fancy and handsome, and he's got an exciting beard. And you know what? His stats are not that bad at all. His stats are pretty good. However, we do want to do a matrilineal marriage. Thank you very much. All the children have to be born into House Geek. Thank you so much. There's a medium chance of children. Why would that be? Leia is 17. He's 18. I think, yeah, they do get on. They get on really well. He's got the traveller sort of trait on the go there, picking up some traveller stuff. So she. They've got the same traits pretty much. I think... yeah, it's a match made in heaven, really. Let's get this done. Yes, send that proposal, and let's get this done. I know there's no kind of traits or anything going on. I know we haven't got that, but I think in terms of what Geethan would do for his daughter, because, they get on. They get on to these two. They had a crush for ages, and, Geethan taught Zusia here how to write poetry, so maybe he can write some lovely poems for Leia there. So I think, yeah, let's do this. Let's send that proposal and see what happens. And there we go. Right. They are now married. He's taken off his hat. Why have you taken off your excellent hat? Please put your excellent hat back on. Hang on. Can we get him his excellent hat back on, please? I think it was that one, wasn't it? I'm fairly sure it was that one. And also, you're wearing prison rags. I think you can do better than prison rags. I mean, nothing too utterly grandiose, but something a bit better than some rags, maybe. Yeah, how about that? Maybe, in the place where we are, they've just got a Byzantine trader going by, and we can pick up some fine Byzantine Scaramangion clothing. There we go. You can wear that. I think that looks quite good. And then, yes, did Leia also change her clothing? She did, although... that looks alright. That looks okay. Although step low nobility clothing. Can we get some slightly better clothing? Can we get a little bit better? Step high nobility. Yeah, come on. Let's have that. I like that. That's quite nice. We'll go for that, please. And yeah, you've got a nice kind of sort of not exactly a hat, but you've got on this. Oh no, that's no headwear. Oh, the jewel bun is your hair. Oh no, you have to have a fancy hat then, daughter of ours. You must have on a decent. Yes. Yes, it's that hat. It's that hat, because why would we choose any other hat? Okay, Leia has on the best hat. I think maybe that's even better than Geethan's hat. It's the same sort of thing, but he's wearing it sort of front on, and she's wearing it sort of side on, if you like. Look at these two. They look amazing. Okay, right, there we go. And our daughter just got married. So there'll be a big wedding and everything. I was going to say we get to buy a hat, but really got a good hat. Right, there we go. And, yeah, Geethan can go back to doing his learning now, which is all very wonderful. And, our daughter's been married, and she's now the heir to everything again, which is really, really good. My in-depth studies in the Theravada doctrine at Pataliputra have confronted me with so many new questions, not all of which seem to have clear-cut answers. Some even seem to have contradictory explanations. Is faith supposed to be completed by reason or not? Does faith only deal with the unseen or not? Can we even know what is unseen or not? Yes or no? Okay, we can pick this because of our study hard intent, or we can just lose some stress. I mean, let's give this a go. 42% chance that, we gain a book artifact, we lose some stress, and our studies become massively more successful. 57% chance that our studies become much more successful and we lose a bit of stress, and no chance we get confused. Okay, I mean, let's give that a go. 42% chance that we get a book. Okay, so we didn't hit that one, but we're still looking pretty good in terms of our studies. Lovely. Okay, we have another guest speaker coming in. This is exciting. Greetings, dear Sing starts solemnly while taking his surroundings. Today we will be exploring the nature of unusual diseases and how it connects to the nature of Siddhartha. Okay, it makes a change to talking about planets, I suppose. The other students straighten their backs and procure their quills. This is going to take a while. Okay, so 71% chance that we destroy Dear Sing with facts and logic. Oh dear, hang on a minute. Hang on. In that 71% chance, if that happens, there is then a 1% chance that Bhikkhu Dear Singh is killed by us. But what? We destroy them so literally that they just die. We logic them to death. Or there's a 29% chance that we're taken out of the auditorium. That one will give us a massive pile of stress, and that one doesn't do anything. Do you know what? Let's give that a go. 71% chance of success. Is it going to work? Yes. But I still think he's alive. I don't think we logicked him to death, which is okay, I suppose. Oh, the person that we did ponder marrying once upon a time has passed away in her sleep. Oh, that's a bit sad, and we shall unpin her, and rest in peace, Bowler Devi. It never worked out between us in the end, but there we go. Right, you've got a bird. Today, our teacher, Rani, begins. We're going to examine the anatomy of a falcon. An excited murmur spreads through the lecture hall as we all appreciate the hooded bird standing proudly on the teacher's gloved arm. Much can be learned by studying the body of animals, as the ancients taught us. Does anybody want to help me with the dissection demonstration? Okay, I volunteer to help. We're going to pick up stress. Very interesting. Okay, so, I mean, yeah, we're going to pick up stress either way. We're going to pick up stress. We're here to do our best. Okay, we're not going to enjoy dissecting a lovely falcon, but it's important for our learning. So, okay, do you know what? Yes, our teachings are going to become much more successful. A scheme at camp. Somebody is plotting to kill a karma. Okay, but a karma is plotting to kill somebody else. So, okay, right, we must stop the villain behind this. Could you all just behave, please? I've not been gone for that long. And all sorts of carnage is going on. When I left, I couldn't even imagine the number of wise men that study at Magadha, the depth of their thinking and the breadth of their research. Just being part of the same environment has made me a much better person, and with my new gained knowledge, I can make my way home very satisfied. Oh, it's finished. Hang on a minute, Burr. We've picked... It went up. Our education trait did increase. It went from 4 to 5. We are now a virtuoso arbitrator. Plus 10 diplomacy, plus 3 martial. Oh my goodness me. Okay, that is very good. However, during my stay, I've grown close to one of our teachers, Mahipala, and I loathe to part ways already. On the other hand, my teacher Rani has made such a great impression on me, and I'd like to spend more time together. Okay, so we'll keep in touch. We add those two people to our role of patrons. I mean, okay, do we need them to come along? We've got a blind wise man. I mean, that's very exciting, isn't it? Or a giant wise woman. Exceptional. Can we have them both? Mahipala would be a great addition. Hang on, has happened. We gained that trait. We've also gained 3 diplomacy lifestyle perks. Oh. Okay, diplomacy lifestyle, even though we're going down the scholarly kind of route. But okay, it's what we've sort of trained in. A lot of gold was invested in buying rare and precious books, and our diplomacy increases by 1. Oh my goodness me. Right, okay, we're very good at diplomacy. Okay, a teacher's place is with their students. I don't know if we need any of these people in particular. I don't know if we need them. I kind of feel like they should stay here. A teacher's place is with their students. Yeah, hang on, we could add them to the role of patrons and then just kind of call on their help or whatever. Do you know what? Yeah, we'll add you to the role of patrons. We will keep in touch. We'll write letters. I'll send a falcon that we haven't, cut apart and examined. A live one would probably do better. Yeah, we'll keep in touch. Absolutely. And now, finish our university visit. We got another journal. Herbs and other potent plants. Learning +1, a medium health boost, and the tiniest, most minuscule amount of prestige, but we're not that bothered about that. Oh, this is magnificent. Okay. We didn't quite, I don't think, get up to 4. No, we must have done, because we're getting 3... We've got 3 perk point things, so we must have got up to 4. Oh, okay. Finish the university visit. Let's immediately equip our latest journal, herbs and other potent plants. An elegant tone that shows a modest understanding of medicine as it touches upon subjects such as the many varied uses for a handful of rare herbs and plants. The cover is wood that's been painted to display a repeating image of a detailed boar. Okie dokie, right, that's exciting. And now we have 3 diplomacy perks to pick. Okay, I mean, what's going to be useful? What's going to help us? Contract prestige awards up by 20%. Knight effectiveness per diplomacy skill. And prestige per legitimacy level. Plus 0.15 per month. Okay, so that's if we get those 3. If we get benevolent intent, sway schemes are a bit quicker. Opinion gain with officers recruited. Vice scout for talent is herb. Guest of honour can make a request to start a feast with us, and then back to that one again. Or we could get, here we go, this is going to be complicated, confidant. So each friend adds a minus 5% stress gain. Okay, we have got a few friends, so if we do pick up stress, we pick up less. Then flatterer, befriend phase length is significantly quicker, and friendly counsel. Each of your friend relations gives you 2 random skill points to the maximum of 5. Oh, that'd be quite good. Or we could go for bound by blood, personal scheme success chance up by 25% against family members, sound foundations, each living child gives you 1 random skill point, and then we'd have to go back to confidants. I think, yeah, each of your friend relations gives you 2 random skill points to the maximum of 5. So we get 5 random skill points there. And we've only got 3 children, so that would give us 3 skill increases. So I think we go confidants, and then flatterer, and then friendly counsel. Yeah, let's do that. So right, we'll have that, and then we'll have flatterer, and then we'll have that one. Okay, so hang on a minute, hang on. Can we click like that and then do this? So 41 diplomacy. Geethan's skills are preposterous. Okay, so now we should have picked up some more random skill points. I don't quite know how we work out where they've come from. Friendly counsel. So we got martial, and we got stewardship, and we got intrigue. Oh my goodness. Look at Geethan's stats. The lowest is 17, and that's in intrigue. Right, well that was pretty successful then. That was remarkably good. So I think with that done, we will wrap things up for now, but let's just plot our next course, shall we? So I think, yeah, we've been over here. We've visited that place already. So where do we now need to go? We do need to go down here at some point, which is a little bit annoying. I'm tempted to maybe just do that. Go down here, visit there, and then come back up here. Because then it's just out of the way then, isn't it? So shall we just get this one done? Let's just do that, look. We were down here at one point and there was fighting and we got scared. So we'll come down here, 4 months. There's entirely no risk at all. Oh, okay. I thought I was going to hire some sea captains, but no, we are absolutely fine with that. Big pile of provisions, but yeah, that should be fine. Nothing's going to happen. I think 4 months. Oh, hang on though. Come out of there. Where are we? Can we now go to here? Can we try and sell that thing? Can we try and sell... it's the architect drawing. Oh, yeah, it's that stuff. Is it the same stuff that we saw before? Bother. Okay, I think maybe our... whatever it was, treasure map is going to fall apart. I don't think it's worth repairing it, because we're not going to get that much money back on it. We could potentially... Okay, let's not go right down there immediately. We'll just keep sort of pootling about to different locations and try and sell it. We'll just do that, I think. So, yeah, there we go. We'll try and sell that next time. And then make our way down here, look around there, come back up here. And then... Okay, there's a little bit of plague over there, little bit of germs, but we'll sort of come over here, try and dodge the disease, and look around this part of the world. And then, yes, as we've said a few times before already, and we never quite get around to it, but we'll then begin to move a little bit to the west, and possibly sort of up here into this part of the world. But there we go. That's what we can do next time. But yeah, this time round has been fantastically successful. Leia is now the heir, Leia is married, and Geethan has been to university, and Geethan's picked up all sorts of exciting skills, and Geethan is looking very, very good indeed. And of course, Geethan's second wife is now our second. She's the second wife and also the camp second as well, which is all very good too. So pretty successful this time round. Finish on a bit of a high. Come back next time and see what we get up to. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Crusader Kings 3. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. She's still heartbroken. She's still sick. Oh, Colleen, it's just not your day, is it? Sean Bozzini is going to defecate. How's the lounge looking? Do you like the plants? I left them there especially for you guys. Is there some sort of terrible apocalypse which I need to know about? He's just defecated in a bush.